returned to Willowbrook. After her long journey through various worlds, helping communities and making lifelong friends, Vivi felt a tug at her heart. It was time to return home to Willowbrook. Using Luna's silver whistle, she called upon the whispering winds once more to carry her back to her own realm. Upon her return, the whole village of Willowbrook gathered to welcome her. They listened in awe as Vivi recounted her tales of magical lands, mythical creatures, and the lessons of light and darkness she had learned. Her adventures had become legends, inspiring the villagers to see the magic in their own lives and the world around them. Vivi's journey had come full circle, but the wisdom and friendships she had gained spanned worlds. As she settled back into the familiar sights and sounds of Willowbrook, she knew her adventures had changed her forever, and she often looked to the stars, her heart filled with gratitude and wonder for all she had experienced. The echoing caverns, fresh from her travels and still brimming with a wanderer's spirit, Vivi couldn't ignore the gentle pull of adventure that whispered to her in the quiet moments. It wasn't long before she found herself at the edge of a mysterious new realm that beckoned her. The echoing caverns, located deep beneath the earth, just beyond the outskirts of Willowbrook. The caverns were said to echo the deepest desires of anyone who entered, revealing truths that were often hidden even from themselves. Intrigued by the prospect of discovering more about her own heart, and perhaps uncovering new mysteries, Vivi packed her adventurer's kit once more and descended into the caverns. As she walked through the labyrinthine tunnels, her voice echoed off the walls, sometimes returning to her as a chorus of whispers. The deeper she ventured, the more the whispers shaped into clear voices, calling out her name. These were the echo spirits, ancient guardians of the caverns, who tested the resolve of all who entered. The echo spirits presented Vivi with riddles and challenges, each a reflection of her fears and dreams. With each step forward, Vivi confronted parts of herself, her hidden fears, her unspoken hopes, and her untapped strength. With courage and reflection, she navigated through these trials, learning more about herself than she had on any of her previous adventures. At the heart of the caverns, she found a mirror lake, its surface perfectly still, reflecting the cavern's glowing crystals overhead. Here, the chief echo spirit appeared, offering Vivi a choice. She could ask any question of the lake and receive an answer, but only if she was willing to hear the truth, no matter its nature. Vivi pondered deeply before asking, "What is my place in the world of adventures and home?" The lake rippled as her voice echoed, and in the water's reflection, she saw not just herself, but all the people and creatures she had helped, all the lands she had healed. The world is a tapestry of countless threads, each a story, each a journey. Your place is wherever your heart leads you. For wherever you go, you weave these threads together, the echo spirit replied, understanding that her adventures were not just about changing the worlds she visited, but also about shaping her own character and destiny. Vivi felt a profound peace. She thanked the echo spirit and left the caverns with a new sense of purpose and belonging. The festival was to be a grand celebration of tales and legends, where everyone could share their stories and learn from each other. As the day of the festival arrived, the village of Willowbrook transformed. Colorful banners flew high, and stalls were set up displaying foods and crafts from the many lands Vivi had visited. The air buzzed with excitement and the warm murmur of gathering folk. Vivi opened the festival by recounting her own adventures, speaking of the lessons learned and friends made along the way. One by one, creatures and characters from the realms she had helped stood up to tell their stories, each adding to the rich tapestry of shared histories and intertwined destinies. The festival echoed with laughter, gasps of wonder, and the soft sounds of empathy and understanding. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over Willowbrook, Luna appeared beside Vivi. She smiled warmly, her eyes reflecting the flickering lights of the festival. "You've done more than just travel and help others, Vivi," Luna said. "You've created a community that spans worlds. You've shown everyone that stories are bridges, connecting us all." The festival closed with a ceremony of lights. Everyone lit a lantern, each flame symbolizing a story shared and a friendship formed. Together, they released the lanterns into the sky, watching as they floated up into the twilight, merging with the stars. Vivi stood hand in hand with her friends, both from near and far, watching the lanterns drift higher and higher. In that moment, she realized that no matter where her future adventures might take her, her heart would always return to Willowbrook, the place where every journey began and ended. With her heart full and her spirit content, Vivi knew she was exactly where she needed to be, surrounded by friends and family, embraced by a world she had helped to weave together. She was home, and in her heart she carried the echoes of 1,000 tales, each one a spark in the endless night sky, guiding her wherever she might go next. And so, under the starlit sky of Willowbrook, the story of Vivi, the brave girl who traveled through whispering winds and brought light to dark places, drew to a close. But in the hearts of all who knew her, and in the stories that would be told for generations, her adventures would live on forever. Forever young, forever brave, and forever a part of the magical world she loved so dearly. And they all lived happily ever after.